People, family, viewers, subscriber, wagon, welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and like this video. Hope everybody have a great day or night. Popcaan, this Mavado, wicked. And right now, if Mavado actually retaliate or do a diss track at Popcaan, would Popcaan reply? Because everybody have to say Popcaan, him the troublemaker, him always a show shade on social media, and when time come for him clash, him a run faster than lightning bolt, run faster than even flash. So should Mavado take Popcaan serious, or should he look at this disrespect and just disrespect him back in our song? Because you know Mavado is not a person who's gonna disrespect Popcaan and social media. You know what I mean? That's one thing people must rate about Mavado. He always diss people in songs. You know, like for instance, Vice Cartel make a post on to them three priests there when I big up in a dancehall, and Mavado release a diss track at them. But at the time, you know, say Mavado now got this take no disrespect, not lightly, at no time particularly. And Popcaan this and said that them now want hear no Efri, and the girl was vibing to the Popcaan song as it come on, you know what I mean? And when the Mavado song was playing, she was sitting down in the party, laying back, having no fun, you know what I mean? And Popcaan used that for a disrespect, because everybody would, in amount, at least amount of sense, would understand that the girl don't want to hear Mavado song, obviously, you know what I mean? And Popcaan started capitalizing on it and making a meme of it, you know what I mean? But Mavado see this post, I hope he's seen this post. I should be seeing this post by now, and he will be retaliating in a full force manner, you know what I mean? What do you think about it? Do you think Popcaan is gonna run down the whole St. Thomas Poland Hill and go through Blue Mountain and go pick coffee and come back? I mean, the plant, not, you know what I mean? But right now, this situation is getting out of hand. Popcaan need to stop throwing shades on social media and run. That is the Popcaan thing that nobody at all read about Popcaan. Even Popcaan himself, I don't think he read that about himself, be running from left to right, north to south, east to west, you know what I mean? Because that is not making you a big caliber of any quality artist, you know what I mean? Popcaan have a lot of achievement, yes, don't get me wrong, but you cannot be running, you're not playing track and field, you know what I mean? And one of the most valuable part in dancehall, and I must say this again, dancehall is clashing. Clashing is made of dancehall. Dancehall is made of clashing. I mean, from way back in the days, from the early 80s, come to 90s, 2000, it is all mainly of clashing, and those artists propel other artists' career to the top. You know what I mean? For example, Popcaan. You know what I mean? In part of Popcaan career came from Vice Cartel. Vice Cartel brought Popcaan to this world, and one of the persons who brought Vice Cartel career to the top was Vice Cartel. You know what I mean? And that's a prime example of why people really me clashing. You know what I mean? Popcaan run from everybody who wants to clash. He run from Alkaline, he run from Mavado, and now him this is Mavado again, and let him go. I can almost sure that Popcaan gonna be running again, and he's not into track and field. But why do you think Popcaan is doing this? You think want his name in the limelight again? And don't come go and like say at first Popcaan do things like this and disrespect other people and the media, and then him run and just make it a joke or a meme of it, you know what I mean, because a jovial person. No, this is not jovial dancer, this is dancehall for dancer. But you see what the girl have to do. But then if we to wonder, was this plan? Because all of a sudden the Mavado song was playing, as the Popcaan song come on, she vibed into it instantly, and the song nothing came on for at least 5 seconds, you know what I mean? And she was getting up as quick as she can and vibing to the Popcaan. So if you wonder if it is a planned situation, why were they videoing in the first place? You know what I mean? And people mostly vibe and video when they're dancing, you know what I mean, they're snapping in a big song coming on. So if you wonder if this was a big song vibing, and then she said, my friend start video it, and then we're gonna make a meme more tight as well, and not sending it Popcaan so Popcaan can make we get a little hype or a little limelight, whatever the situation may be. But to me personally, it seems like it's have some planning to do with it, because she was just sitting there all the time, sleeping in the party or in whatever, and I mean, and the person was videoing her, she was sleeping, and all of a sudden the Popcaan song come on, you know what I mean, and she just get up within seconds, you know what I mean? She didn't wait, she didn't stretch. You know, if people were sleeping, they probably gonna do a little stretch probably not a long stretch, but she just jump out her seat, start to reel, to vibe to the song, and everybody around the surrounding was also vibing and also cheering on the Popcaan song. So it seems to me that it was a planting, because it's a big song, yes, and why everybody around the vicinity or the surrounding by her was all vibing at the same time. So for me personally, that was a calculated move by that girl and her friends and her fans, you know what I mean, and probably Popcaan paid them, you know what I mean, allegedly still, but it just seems a way to me that she would be not vibing to a Mavado song, and she would know that a Popcaan song is coming and vibing so big. The song that it came on for like 5 seconds good, and she was in a full mood, full swing of celebrating, full mood of, you know what I mean, just vibing to the whole track. Don't get me wrong, it's too good, very good track, but she's saying that she don't rate the Mavado song, you know what I mean, and that's how dancehall is. You're not gonna rate everybody music, you know what I mean. You have the Mavado fans, you have the Popcaan fans, you have the Vybz Kartel fans, you have the Alkaline fans. So not everyone gonna like each and everyone's song, you know what I mean. Probably one fan from Mavado will like a Popcaan song, probably 2 fans from Popcaan camp will like a Mavado song, you know what I mean. But that don't mean that you don't have good songs. But we can understand why that every fan's gonna vibe to all of your songs, you know what I mean. That every artist have songs that everybody gonna like, you know what I mean. Because you have artists who have them fans, and the fans don't like every one of them songs, you know what I mean. So that would be a true fan, you know what I mean, because not every song the artist sing would be a song that everybody will like, you know what I mean. So I understand why she would be doing that, but the question is why she's just jumping up as a Popcaan song coming on and everybody is just making a whole screen and have a whole excitement, you know what I mean. That sound to me, it's sound planned, you know what I mean, and it wasn't spontaneous in any sense, you know what I mean. So with that not being spontaneous, it had to be planned, you know what I mean, and everybody with at least amount of sense would see this, you know what I mean. But right now, Popcaan this, Mavado wicked, you know. So I want to see where Popcaan I gonna do next, if Mavado should reply I retaliate in a music track. Because Popcaan is a man, you know, I'm in a rate how him go to social media and go and like say Ray, him a the man for social media, can diss everybody and make a joke of it. You know, I'm not too rate them style of Popcaan. You need to do the clashing, you know, for the music. And your father is one of the greatest man for ever clash. And Kartel never for no clash. All when Kartel up on social media are these people, even though them time when they clash, you never have social media that much. But I'm sure so if right now Vybz Kartel has the chance to clash I likes of Mavado, you know what I mean, face to face, him now go back down, because Mavado now back down. So them kind of clash there, Mavado used to. Him used to the man that run, so them go run them down, because Mavado not really fast man running now. Popcaan are the fastest man of the history, you know what I mean. And if you go clash against the fastest man in the history, a dancehall, but him do tracks now, how you gonna win that person? The person gonna sprint out the blocks, you know what I mean, and they're gonna win the race by even just by, you know what I mean, speeding up. But we're not talking about that still. But Popcaan, him overdo it. Him have a song say we overdo it, oh yeah, and you really overdo it by disrespecting people and social media. And when the time to come to clash, you're like, you're running, but what do you think Vybz Kartel would have said about this? Because Vybz Kartel that clash anybody, you know, and Vybz Kartel but from no clash. But why Popcaan didn't get that from his teacher or from his father? Vybz Kartel nah go take them kind of this and then him go run, you know, because Kartel type of song, you know, veering at the place, farm Cherry Lane veering at the place, with smaller and over at the place, you'll tell them turbo. The song is a direct this, you know. You know what I say? I know a long time Vybz Kartel drop no gun song. You see me I say, and it's one of the reasons why people rate Vybz Kartel, rate Mavado, and rate likes of others, because they're not back from clash. And this is one of the reasons why Popcaan ratings will never go to the extreme top based on the fans. That means saying this, not the fans are saying this in the streets. Popcaan will never get that top-notch ratings because he's a troublemaker and he cannot manage certain part of dancehall, so he will not be at the summit of everything in dancehall. He maybe accomplish a lot of things in Achilles, you know what I mean, things that others don't do. Probably go on Billboard, go to some shows in Africa, sold out shows in Africa shows, and that person never managed to do that, you know what I mean. And Vybz Kartel never been to Africa, but he's representing for Gaza and unruly. So Popcaan, everybody waiting for that, because for one to represent Gaza, and the Gaza boss never went to Africa, allegedly said, as the Gaza boss said. it must be a responsible feeling for Popcaan, you know what I mean, and went down there to Ghana and the people gave him a warm reception, warm welcome. He loved that. But one thing the people must say all across Africa, everywhere, Popcaan is a good artist. But where is his clashing skills? You know what I mean? Did not Vice Cartel teach him that? Or Vice Cartel said, nah man, Popcaan is not for clashing. He's just gonna be one of our protege. Gonna be the next big thing. You know what I mean? He's gonna be the prefect. But we don't even need to clash. But prefect